Hello everyone, this is Maki. Are you enjoying GQuuuuuuX? Just a little more waiting and episode 4 will finally be released. The story that takes place after the theatrically released beginning is about to be revealed. Today, let's take another look at some of the elements included up to episode 3 that caught my attention. There may be some hidden story clues waiting to be discovered. Please allow me to make a small announcement. I have opened a membership on my channel for those who would like to support my activities. For a monthly fee of 99 cents, you can get a name badge and comment stamps. Alright, let's start with the analysis. The first thing I want to focus on is the level of technology used in everyday life. In the world of GQuuuuuuX, smartphones are common. Even Maki, who was just an ordinary civilian in episode 1, had a smartphone. In First Gundam, which is also set in the Universal Century, and Zeta Gundam, which is set in a time period close to GQuuuuuuX, smartphones do not appear. Of course, one of the reasons is simply that smartphones did not exist at the time when First Gundam and Zeta Gundam were created. But even if smartphones themselves didn't appear, it wouldn't have been strange for some kind of advanced technology that hints at the future to appear. So why didn't Yoshiyuki Tomino portray it that way? Interestingly, there was never a clear explanation. Although it wasn't Tomino but Haruto Shifukui who wrote it, the novel version of Gundam Unicorn offers a small hint. Because space colonies are structures packed with high-precision machinery, civilian use of wireless signals is limited. The basic design of communications such as the internet and telephones is based on wired connections. In the Universal Century world, humanity also faced a high risk of extinction due to environmental degradation. As a result, the Earth's Federation government took extremely aggressive measures to forcibly relocate large numbers of people into space. This background was originally created by Tomino himself. Considering the forced migration, it would probably be very difficult to fully establish advanced technologies and communication networks. For a variety of reasons, life in the space colonies ended up with a lower level of technology compared to the real world of the 21st century. Minovsky particles also cause malfunctions in sensitive devices such as hard drives and digital cameras. Even the cameras that appear in First Gundam are severely affected. One memorable scene is when Sharazunobu uses a camera to take pictures of the Earth's Federation's mobile suits. From the perspective of modern camera technology, the distance he had to get for those shots feels unnaturally close. It's a scene that makes Shu realize that he's using an older model of camera that can zoom in like our current high-tech cameras. Thus, a major feature of the Universal Century world was that the level of technology for mechanical products was low. But the world of GQuuuuuuX is different. Amati, an ordinary student, casually uses a smartphone. Even train station gates are designed to work with payment software installed in smartphones. Internet websites are also rich and detailed, not much different from today's world. If Amati needs to look something up, she goes online. Obviously, the world of GQuuuuuuX maintains a higher level of civilization than the Universal Century. There may be a hidden reason for this. For a brief moment, we also see a TV screen displaying a forecast called Minovsky particle congestion area passage prediction, similar to a weather report. Space colonies orbit under the gravitational pull of the Earth and the moon. Because of this, there are times when they pass through areas where Minovsky particles were dispersed during the war. When passing through areas with Minovsky particles, communication equipment seems to malfunction. If hard drives are affected as well, people probably won't even be able to play games on their consoles. That would definitely make for a pretty boring time. Next, let's talk about the data on GQuuuuuuX. Let's take a look at the scene where the members of the Pomeranians are analyzing the data on GQuuuuuuX. You can see the word alpha side there. If we interpret it simply, it could be understood as one who destroys the alpha. If we think about it logically, it suggests that GQuuuuuuX was designed to defeat the red Gundam equipped with the Alpha Cyclone U. This word may give us a clue as to why Kisilier Zubi is looking for Charles Noble. Rather than looking for the hero who saves Zeon, it seems more likely that she is trying to eliminate Char, who could become a major threat in the future. But what exactly does Alpha Side refer to? At the time the GQuuuuuuX's data was being analyzed, the beam rifle and beam saber had been lost. He also doesn't seem to be equipped with any special weapons, like bits. Perhaps Alpha Side refers to some mysterious device built into the body of GQuuuuuuX himself. Next, let's talk about Char's kill count. There's a scene where Amati researches Char's background and his number of kills is mentioned. It says that Char destroyed over 10 warships and shot down over 60 mobile suits while piloting the Gundam. In the next episode preview, a mysterious entity called Unicam is said to appear. It's described as an ace of the Earth's Federation forces who has scored over 100 kills. According to the pamphlet sold during the release of Beginning, the Earth's Federation forces began mass-producing mobile suits after October of Universal Century 0079. Char, on the other hand, boarded the Gundam on September 18th. Before flying the Gundam, Char was already an ace pilot of a Zaku. Meanwhile, it's very likely that Unicam didn't have a chance to pilot a mobile suit until the light cannon was used. This would mean that Unicam defeated enemies even faster than Char. Does this mean that Unicam is an exceptionally talented new type? Or could it be that false information has been spread among the people as part of the Earth's Federation Forces propaganda? Of course, if Unicam had been a test pilot for the Gundam development team, he might have had time to develop his skills in flying a mobile suit. Will this mystery be solved in episode 4? Finally, let me talk about something a little more far-fetched. This may just be me thinking things, so please take it half as a joke. Let's focus on the scene where Amati puts on the pilot suit. It takes place in what looks like a bathroom in a building. There's a sign on the wall that says please do not wash your feet here. There's a mirror on Amati's left, and under the mirror there's a sink for washing hands. Does this mean that someone washed their feet in the sink? It's a little strange. Of course, this building is in a slum. It's possible that people with no proper place to wash their dirty feet might try to wash them in a sink. But I think there might be another hidden meaning behind this message. In Japanese, the phrase to wash one's feet also has another meaning. It refers to someone who has been involved in criminal or shady activities and decides to turn over a new leaf and start living a decent life. In this scene, Amati puts on a pilot suit. She's about to take part in an illegal game of mobile suit gambling. It almost feels like the sign is telling Amati, don't quit the clown battle, here. Come to think of it, there was also a scene in episode 1 where a mysterious message was sent to Amati's smartphone. What exactly is the meaning of the words written on that sign? It almost feels like a message sent to Amati from outside the world itself. Of course, as I said at the beginning, this could just be me thinking too much. Please take it half as a joke. How did you feel about it? If you want to let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching to the end. See you next time.